What is up, everyone? Conixis here. Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. And as you remember last time, we were about to write our second poem, and yeah, that's about it. But yes, this is the first pre-recording of the series. Oh boy, because I actually really like this. It's actually pretty cute so far. Anyways, goddammit. Oh, but anyways, let's see what we got. Disowned shame, incongruent play, broken anger, ambient ocean, cute Valentine. Let's go with broken. Entropy flee, meager dream, rainbow disoriented, cry, memories, shiny, hopeless, only despair. Anyways, adventure, friends, vertigo, heartbeat, explode, parfait, melody, fester, imagination, laugh. How about friends? I forgot I was gonna pay attention to see who jumps. Pretty sure it's only Sayori that jumps. Sticky, destiny, pleasure, massacre, capable, infinite, lust, tragedy, sunset, romance. How about tragedy? Yeah, she jumps. Is she the only one who jumps? I don't know. Disarray after image, peaceful, death, universe, uncontrollable, ribbon alone, variance, fireflies. How about fear flares? Anyways, depression, sadness, inferno, doki doki, tears, infallible, boop, anxiety, precious, peace, depression. Smile, bunny, analysis, breathe, nature, suicide, uncanny, pout, daydream, bliss. The bliss. Flying, twirl, extraordinary, kitty, unrequited, fluffy, crimson, prayer, happiness, despise. How about happiness? Papa, starscape, amazing, atone, milk, hope. Gotta go with hope, you know that. Anyways, philosophy, passion, wonderful, summer, judgment, socks, existence, marriage, noble family, marriage. Promise, misfortune, waterfall, wrath, aura, treasure, whistle, hurt, spinning, pain, treasure, marshmallow, fear, joy, cheats, electricity, contamination, mouse, whirlwind, candy, comfort, fear, vacation, pure, holiday, sensation, loud, secretive, pink, journey, hot bubbles, the journey, charm, lazy, cheer, disaster, email, determination, music, scars, giggle, color, cooler, desire, chocolate, special, defeat, bed, right, bed, hell yeah. Anyways, flower, grief, headphones, vivid, dazzle, forgive, fantasy, eternity, jumpy, skipping, how about grief, playground, childhood, captive, sweet, hair, warm, horror, agonizing, blanket, games, childhood, heaven sent, time, bouncy, melancholy, empty, sunny, vanilla, extreme, lipstick, dance. How about empty? Silly, puppy, essence, calm, engulf, or effluent, or effluent, I don't know. Let's see, landscape, excitement, unrestrained, together, graveyard, calm. Strawberry, whisper, lucky, misery, lollipop, tenacious, dark, embrace, skirt, unending. How about embrace? Oh boy. Now what? A little day passes, it is time for a club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable over here, I'm a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Conixis! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you, anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all! I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. What, does she want me to buy her food? It's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that you can... I would lend you some, my bad. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. Oh, so she's me. Anyways, and so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Conixis to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you can think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Oh. Retribution. That! Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there?
Yeah, it's probably gonna be the Yandere devil gonna fuck some shit up later. Anyways. Don't let her fool you. She already knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have
oh god, hiccups, please.
You wouldn't have come if there weren't cupcakes.
If it weren't for the cupcakes.
So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh, what was that? Did something hit her?
Yeah!
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow! What was... a cookie?
Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution?
Restitution. Retribution. Yes, retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki? That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite out of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez, beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Oh, she got the best one then. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm real happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her.
Jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Oh. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful of Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Huh? Natsuki glances around. Yeah, I was about to say, where's Monica? Monica is in the club room.
Ugh, where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
You all have your traits. I like my girl Sayori, though. She's all hype and energetic. Anyways.
That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all! You're so strong-willed! But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind. Why you glance at me? I haven't chosen my girl for the game yet. I don't know where I'm gonna head anyway, because of my poem's influence that God only knows. But I think maybe, if it works how I think it works, then maybe I'm aiming for Sayori. Because I saw that Yuri jumped once during one of the words I picked, and no one else has jumped since that one. So maybe that but no, that might not be, because Monika's not on that screen. So how would I know what Monika likes? I don't know. Maybe the jumping is just random. I just been getting, Sayori this whole time. I don't know. Because Yuri jumped that one time. I mean, it would make sense that the words correspond with the characters in the corner, but then what about Monika? Or can I just not date her? But then why do I have the option? I don't know. I don't know. Fuck it. We'll find out as we go. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I just kinda started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monika.
Monika looks at me.
Maybe once I get a bit better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Conixis.
Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, did I miss anything? I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. She's always in the closet.
Conixis! Conixis!
Sayori suddenly comes up to me. What's up?
I'm gonna go get supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monika were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monika, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Conixis to get the supplies? There's no need, to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. But I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay! Ready, Conixis?
Yep, let's go. Yeah, because I'm spending time with her now. I would assume... Yeah, because, maybe I am aiming for Monika in a... not Monika. Fucking, Sayori in a sense, because, yesterday I had a little thing with her, and now today I'm having a little thing with her. Because you'd think if this was, like, story-wise, maybe everyone would... I mean... I'm just confusing myself, because, like, if that's how it works, then where's Monika on that screen? Can I just not date Monika or something? I don't know. I guess we'll find out as we go. But, if I'm aiming for Sayori, then I'm aiming for Sayori. It's fine with me. I like Sayori the most so far, anyway. Sayori and I exit the classroom. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori. What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monika have it all planned out. Don't worry.
Is that so?
Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? What kind?
Well, everyone's gonna take turns on the stage and recite their favorite poems.
That sounds kind of dull.
Conixis!
You're not thinking about... Wait, actually. Isn't this the first poem? Oh, yeah, so perfect! I'll save it in this one next time, and I'll go back and forth between these two. Because then, when I do the next girl's story, I can just reload the first, poem. Anyways, you're not thinking about it right at all. My tongue tied.
You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of a poem like, between my feet. The last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging root.
Oh god.
Caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends I have summoned to this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that!
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
You meanie! I'm working super hard on this, you know.
I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary, it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that, it's embarrassing. And I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited! The festival is going to be so much fun.
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey, Conixis, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
Mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. I had in me. Kinda died off in the in me part. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet, and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here. Crayons!
Sayori pulls out a box of crayons off the shelf.
They're the best brand, too. They're kinda dirty, though.
Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find...
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color!
Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
I dropped one by accident!
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah!
Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the... Jesus! He falls onto the floor and the crayons spill over her lap.
Ow!
You okay?
My forehead!
Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her up out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori.
But it hurts!
Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead.
She's so adorable, look at her.
Anyways, I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Ow!
Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice.
Nixis?
Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do.
You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Oh, what? Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
I pat Sayori in the shoulder and run into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. Oh, what should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop up the crayons back into the box.
At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori a bottle of apple juice. God, that's apple juice? That's a big bottle of apple juice. Anyways,
it's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot!
Sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head.
It stings.
Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, Conixis. This kind of reminds me of growing up, this kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things, I couldn't. I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know?
Did I really do that?
Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit.
No, that was me. Maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Conixis, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking of other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that! And I don't really do this kind of things all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. Conixis, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thoughts like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should
go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know?
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs.
Sayori hops up to her feet. She clutches her forehead again.
Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself.
Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room.
Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead.
She's fine. Don't worry about it.
I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf.
That's not something you should say excitedly.
Yeah! Well, anyway, yeah! Were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Huh?
Sayori frantically glances around herself.
I forgot all the stuff!
Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too.
Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Conixis.
Well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori.
I made it an adventure.
Yeah, that.
Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too! Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems?
Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. We'll do the same thing again. My girl, what's good?
Conixis, I really love your poems. Can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the one who feels that way, so...
No way! Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Oh, so yeah, I guess I am leaning in her direction then, since, you said that.
Stop
thinking weird things, idiot! I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write a poem about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking.
Like cooking?
Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head.
Hey! I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Conixis, will you give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Oh. Sorry, you're completely misunderstood! I didn't write this for you! Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really?
Oh. Ah! I broke my pencil! I was about to say, what snapped? Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the pieces she dropped. But being attentive of her surroundings, she bumps it right into me.
Sorry!
It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bent down and picked up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Oh, this one's longer. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar, excuse me. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. About to say what but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. What? Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time's elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tiles between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. What? Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
I mean, yeah, but, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being... Yeah, that got kind of dark. If I'm interpreting it right, Whoa! What the fuck? Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Maybe I am, but that seemed like it got dark, didn't it? I don't know. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh?
I hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Natsuki, what's good? Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. Okay. Oh, sure, that's some nice criticism. But I can't really say it's any better either. How few? What? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment.
No, I don't know.
Anyways, glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Yeah.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how could someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Shouldn't it just be dead weight, not a dead weight? That's a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own ways. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Oh, everyone's getting longer now. Amy likes spiders. Okay. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Okie dokie. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Okay. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Okay. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. I think I missed the point. I think I missed the point. Is the point supposed to be like, somebody who's biased or something like that? Somebody who judges someone just on one thing but doesn't look at the bigger picture, I guess? Is that the point? If that's not the point, I don't know what you're trying to say, my girl. It just seemed like a little rant. Anyways, not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best I can do. No, I liked yesterday's more. Can't lie. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. I want you to. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Yeah, I thought so. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks might. That doesn't matter. It can't be done. It can be done about anything. What did they see you as ignorant or something? I don't know. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure, yeah. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, I mean, I respect others for liking weird things, but
it gets to a point where even you have to ask yourself, why do you like that? I mean, like I said, I don't necessarily judge. Like, you can like whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a shit. As long as it's not hurting anyone, go ahead, man. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna still look at it if it's really, really, really fucking weird. I'm not gonna sit there and look at it like, what the shit? Like I said, you can do you, but at the same time, I'm gonna judge the subject, but not you. I'm gonna say, man, that's some weird shit. You're still a cool person, but, man, I don't know about that stuff. Like as long as it's not affecting or hurting anyone, it's fine, but you know what I mean. Like, if it's gonna be weird, of course, I don't know how to explain it. You guys get what I'm saying, right? Like, as long as they're happy doing whatever they're doing, it's cool, but that doesn't mean you're gonna partake in it. Like, they can do it themselves, but you can't necessarily say, hey, that's good, man, you know, that's a good thing you're doing right there. But you can be like, I'm happy that you're happy, but that subject is still weird to me, man. I don't know. Anyways, I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Yeah, like, you can respect the person, you don't have to respect the thing itself. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Okay. What's up, Yuri? You're gonna be very judgmental again?
Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Conixis. Your skills are already improving.
Well, at least someone said I improved. Really? I mean, Sayori did, but Sayori, I don't know. I guess because I'm playing into her that she's gonna automatically like it, but, you know, like, Natsuki doesn't really give me much credit.
Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Huh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire, fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can get your poem to feel perfect.
God.
You don't need to be afraid to, be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very immature exercise.
I see. That's certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it.
Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Oh boy. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The exciting beauty of my cutting knife was the sympathy. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon on something. I can't read that. The edge, maybe? The moon and... I'm sorry, Yuri, but this is really small and altogether I can barely really read it. I'm not lying, I can barely read this. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic. I don't know what that is. I can't read it. I'm sorry, Yuri. Conditioning. I can tell that. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Uh-oh. I keep pressing the right click.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is. You're not the only one, my boy! I mean, all I can see is you made friends with a raccoon. I'm not sure where to aim with this one. At least with Natsuki's, I can take a guess, but Yuri's more complicated with her poems.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, I mean, she's not lying. I could see everything that was happening perfectly. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself.
Oh, are like Yuri and Natsuki like polar opposites? Cause Yuri talked about doing those hobbies and Natsuki was talking about the outsider's point of view of those hobbies. And yesterday, Natsuki had the simple, plain, straightforward answer, and yesterday Yuri had the more complicated answer. Are they like polar opposites or something?
So sometimes I enjoy writing about them.
Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
Huh? She did?
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common.
That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies.
Yeah, she seems like the kind of person who would make fun of someone.
But I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't judge a book by its cover. Oh, here you go, please. Shouldn't that be like the #1 rule in literature club? You can't judge a book by its cover? I feel like that should be plastered on the fucking wall. Anyways,
Oh, please don't tell her I said that.
Don't worry, I have no reason to.
Okay. Oh, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
No problem, my girl, I got you. And then last but not least, Monica. What do you got for me today, Monica?
Hi again, Conixis. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. I want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo.
Thanks. Why did I say thanks? That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy, it's just...
I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I?
No. Well, I mean, kinda. You kinda got that bar set that, well, everyone kinda set that bar for you, that you're this perfect chick. You know, everyone would kinda get that anxiety talking to the quote-unquote perfect chick. Smart, beautiful, all that stuff, cause you do look nice. And if you are smart and athletic or whatever they said earlier, then you kinda would feel intimidated if you're just like, you know, the average Joe. You'd be like, well, I mean, she could probably do better than me. She probably would rather be doing other, I mean, she's a nice girl, but, you know, you do kinda get that thought.
Oh, it's nothing like that.
I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. But anyways, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Let's see. Save me. Oh, okay. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless, what is that? Cacophony? I'm not sure what that word is. Cacophony. Cacophony? I don't know. Of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent! Anyways, like playing a chalkboard, that's a reference. That's a reference to something, and if you know the reference, you're a good person. Anyways, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. What? An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load me. What? Load me? Excuse me? Maybe save and then load. Wait. Oh no, I don't have access to the... I was about to say, can I save and load right here? Will something happen if I do it? It's, save me, load me. Huh. What if I do it right here? Like, save... I mean, I don't think anything happened. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just kind of, it's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where to write and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. Still hard for me to tell what this is about, though. Yeah.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So put it that way, not every poem is about something.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Monica, are you breaking the fucking fourth wall? Hey now! Hey now! Don't forget to save your game, huh?
You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this a tip even about writing?
I don't think so! I don't think so!
What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Are you telling me some shit's about to go down, Monica? Well, thanks for telling me. What was that? Was she literally breaking the fourth wall, or was that just intended to be off? Anyways, I already think the game might be self-aware with the whole reading thing, so maybe it is self-aware, I don't know.
Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could sit in the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, I thought you heard about it yesterday.
We're going to be performing. Performing?
Monica?
Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. Oh god. But the cool part is, we also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea, that bad of an idea? My bad. Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Yeah, I can see Yuri saying no.
Guys!
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask of them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm so sorry.
But...
Oh, wait, no, I thought that was Natsuki that said that. My bad.
But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun! That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with the others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do.
Huh?
I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. Can we get like the little Persona thing? Not Persona, fuck! Danganronpa thing! When you agree with somebody? God damn it. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right! Yeah. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh, I hope that's not a fucking omen.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica? This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Well, let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glanced around at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirlwind fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her body. Suddenly she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around as if she's bewildered to even ask. I didn't even say I. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. Yeah, I was about to say, you probably were just so stunned. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
It looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay! I guess I'm up next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one is called My Meadow. Ah! Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori?
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting it to others. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best. That way. I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match.
The poem isn't
wait, I started talking soft now. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's sincere and serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori!
Even Conixis liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poem wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now then, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Conixis. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Conixis lower everyone's standards a little before—
Oh, the birds! Okay, you fuck! Before I have to do it.
Natsuki.
It's fine. I know she's a tsundere, she don't mean it. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. Stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Oh boy, this would make me feel awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called— Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little enthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of the other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort into the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best.
Ready to go, Sayori?
Oh wait, no, that was me! Ready to go, Sayori! Yep! God damn it! I thought, cause she popped up, so I thought she was talking.
Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys! Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Conixis, you don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. Walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Huh, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. Choices. Can we like say? Oh, maybe this is what she meant. Maybe I'm gonna make the wrong choice now. Oh no. Oh boy. Is this what? What's her face? Fucking Monica meant by making the wrong choice. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Let's see. I would walk with Yuri, or I would still walk home with Sayori. I would still walk home with you. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Yeah, I would ditch you, my girl. It's not, I'm not like that, man. We always walk home together, no way. She can walk with us, but I'm not ditching you. Anyways, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
Huh? But she's so beautiful and smart. My girl, you are adorable and amazing.
Fuck that. Anyways, but she don't like the manga, it seems like, so fuck her. Anyway, I'm just kidding. But, really, though, I like Sayori the best out of everyone. She seems really nice. I like bubbly characters, especially when they have the childhood friend trait. They get that extra perk. Anyways,
she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Conixis. You think about me too much sometimes. Sayori would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time?
Oh, boy.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Oh baby, oh bubba dubba da baby, bubba dubba da bubba da boo baby, bubba dubba da bubba da boo.
I don't even know. Anyways, marriage. Fear. Depression. Hope. Journey. Cry. Comfort. Destiny. Let's see. Music. Bliss. Love. Clouds. Oh, she jumped for once. Crimson Infernal Heart. Fun. Email cute. Email. Color. Friends. Bed. Raindrops. Hopeless. Daydream. Fester. Or not. Anyways, oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, and I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. I'm gonna be great. Or it's gonna be great. Oh, I just made her seem so god. Anyways, weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where you get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Oh, squid. That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? I never had it. You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because! It's right in your name. Ika. That's not how you say my name at all. You're like, what? Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Wait, what? Wait. Does Monica in Japanese mean squid? Did you just break the fourth wall again? Wait! Wait a second! Let me go search on the internet. Oh my god, like, I need to confirm, did she break the fourth wall or, squid in Japanese? Oh, yeah, Ika. Oh, yeah, I guess so. The Ika is like, you know, okay, I see what you mean. But then doesn't that mean this bitch just broke the fourth wall again? The save and load and now this? How do you know this game is translated? Is it translated or did it start in English? I don't fucking know about that either. But if it was translate, or maybe she just means in general, I don't know. Let's just focus on our own event for now. Like, I've got my eye on you. Are you, like, you breaking fourth walls and shit? You gonna go dog and rope on me and break the fourth wall completely or something? Like, at first it was the save and load thing. I think it was something else, too. Was it something else, or was it just a save and load thing? I feel like it was something other than that. I think I felt like she was talking to the player at some point. I don't know. I don't know. But if you're breaking the fourth wall, Monica, stop it! Anyways, but yeah, Ika is Squid. Okay.
Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine.
Reactions aren't as fun as Yuri or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me?
Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Are you okay?
Huh?
You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Yeah, are you okay? Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile. Oh no. Oh no. The term just came to my head. Don't judge a book by its cover. Is my girl going through some shit and she's putting on a fake smile like me? Anyways, my girl, if something's wrong, please tell me. I don't want you to be sad. I love you. Anyways, Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else, but the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Conixis, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so?
I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there is something on her mind. And I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Conixis. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her.
Yeah, please.
And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try asking her myself.
Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Conixis.
Oh, me? Oh boy! How on earth did you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know.
Huh?
She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has been.
You're so funny, Conixis. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerfully? Because that's how she is when she's around you?
Oh, so are you saying she's depressed? Not around me?
I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should forget what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice quiet, or so quiet that I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit down myself. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica.
Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieving their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. I don't know. Let's go, my girl. What's up?
This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Conixis.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright?
Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today.
Do you want a nap or something?
No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face.
Well, alright.
Hey, Conixis. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does, or even Natsuki. But in the end,
Yeah?
I guess you're the one who likes this one the most.
What?
Why? Why don't you want to get closer with everyone else?
Oh. Wait. Of course I do! But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when I'm thinking about you. Sayori?
No. Conixis, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Oh, why are you doing this?
Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steadily. All of a sudden.
If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier.
What are you talking about? Sayori? I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile.
It's nothing, Conixis. It's just a little lane card.
Oh.
I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself.
What? I mean...
Anyways, who should I show my poem to next? I need to talk to Monica.
Hi, Conixis. Have you thought of what you want to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. Well, whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
It's kind of funny.
How so?
No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poem and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you?
I guess you could say that.
Although
we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again.
I see. That reminds me. About how Sayori's been a little off today.
Yeah, did she tell you something?
Well... Conixis, you haven't been flirting with her, have you?
Excuse me? Of course not! I've been treating her like I always do!
Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her.
What do you mean? What bad things? Stop filling my head with omens! First Yuri, and now this?
Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright. Lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth, the lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind, Day after day, I search with little hope. Yeah, wait, I just now noticed we didn't read Sayori's poem. Did she have one, or, oh, where, my girl, is she okay? I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist, but when all else failed me, when all others turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, mine ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather and dry quill, expressionless. Jesus, this is long. I mean, it's not a problem, but I was expecting all this. But a hand catches me between the thumb and the forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. A lady who knows everything, what I am thinking, before I can speak. She responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amounts to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we all seek the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that gives life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. Never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You wouldn't, you mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here, Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or bad or okay, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Okay. I'm still worried about my girl.
This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross! It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Really? Well, what if you end up just scaring me anyway? Or what if you just end up scaring me away? My bad.
It's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach.
Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? It seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her.
I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki.
Anyway,
Natsuki holds her poem out to me, like nothing ever happened.
I'll be your beach.
Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go, a shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with a brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought I had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in the sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let me leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. I like her poems. They're, like, really nice. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write about anything negative about the beach, you know, unless you get stung by a jellyfish, get bit by a crab, you know, get fucking seaweed in your swimming trunks and then nasty bugs on you. Anyways, I just made the beach negative. There you go. Enjoy that. So you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with the message later? Yeah, well, I mean, because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. And last but not least, Yuri.
Well done, Conixis. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad. Sharing a writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone's enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think.
I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore.
But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all of the girls in the club.
Oh wait, no, it was me! But it's been fun getting to know everyone in their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself.
Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Conixis?
Huh?
Well, you know, I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe that what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself.
That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some ways or another.
Huh? Why me?
Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share.
Is that so?
Yuri thinks for a good minute.
That must be terrible.
Huh?
For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me.
Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. It just meant I respect your opinion.
I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it.
Overthinking?
Being disliked.
Yuri.
What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on.
Alright. You want to share your poem now?
Okay. Here.
Beach. A marvel... Oh, God. I'm sorry, but Yuri's writing is so small. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth, what is that? There's that chastically meets the surface under a clean blue sky and expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds on endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in. Okay, about to say what? Is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. It will gently lick at your foundations until you give in. On will or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. Surprised I got that one. The breeze is getting and powerful. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary. Like, as I read, I get into it more, but every time I come back to it, it's like, holy shit. The boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. There's tendrils again. Something back and, is that then? Back and abdomen? Or abandon, my bad. Peace to erode at the sure. Don't know what that is. Forward. Something forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. I'm sorry, Yuri, but your writing is so small.
I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it.
She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose it's better, I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes.
Oh god, hiccups. I was about to say, wait, what? Anyway,
it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise she would do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not.
Didn't she say Yuri did it? I don't know.
It's not like I have a peculiar interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Now what? Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. It's just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh?
Something did sound a bit unusual.
That's... Oh, wait, did Yuri say that? Yeah, she did. Okay.
That's right. You deviated from your casual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible
is about to happen. No! Let the game stay pure! No! In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
It seems you're right.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to? Anyway, I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Huh?
And that curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything's fine. What'd she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide on what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle all that yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted!
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets.
I just now noticed the time we're at. Let's just, I don't know. I guess save there. Anyways, I don't know. Hopefully nothing bad happens. They're talking a lot about bad stuff all of a sudden. I'm scared. Anyways, I'm gonna record another episode right after this, so I hope you all enjoyed this. If you did, hit the thumbs up button to say what you're famous, or share with your friends and make connections. You can follow me on Twitter, link is in the description below. Thank you all for watching. I love you all. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.